Africa. Direct any complaints in writing to the BCCSA, PO Box 412 365, Craighall 2024. Send a fax to 011 326 3198 or an email to bccsa@nabsa.co.za. For more information, please visit bccsa.co.za.
Buy any sharing meal from KFC and you could win an awesome road trip with 3 friends plus loads of daily prizes. Don't miss out, because all roads lead to winning at KFC.
When you need relief from pain that keeps working without having to reapply, try Transact patches. Transact lasts up to 2 times longer than gels. Stop at nothing.
The world of endurance, brought to you by Old Mutual, offers South African endurance athletes a platform to get expert advice, training guides, and information about some of the country's most elite endurance events. You'll find videos, podcasts, and articles from leading endurance experts covering topics like nutrition, training, recovering from injury, gear, and motivation to help you achieve your goals. Become part of this ever-expanding online community and get great advice that will help you go the distance, reach your goals, and accomplish the impossible. This is the world of endurance. Visit www.worldofendurance.co.za.
Welcome back to Comrades 2017. We've shown you the men's highlights. We go now to the women's highlights, and it was all about one woman, really. And she was just in picture there. Camille Herron from the United States led this race from the start, and she was being chased at this stage by Shanae Bosman, Alexandra Mozarova from Russia, with a whole bunch of other athletes in there, Jasmine Nuniga as well. But Camille Herron just started extremely fast and then managed to increase her lead almost all the way through the race.
Akutana mtu mtimu wa order uri hoyi mfumakazi Camille Herron angapeza achikodanga dole imangaza ngorale pezia oba kumsala maraho Shanae Bosman azungobonala ngauri hote gidima hone oba sakunubona uri angabangapi mutone kumraga panda ngabangapi.
To remember, there was Nuniga as well who was chasing her. There was a lot of changes in between Nuniga as well as there is Bosman. But it all ended up to one thing. It was always Camille who was leading the pack and standing right in front from the beginning all the way to the end. There was a bit of some dramatic moment as well through the race where we thought at some stage maybe Shanae Bosman might have a plan right at the end to be able to steal it right at the end and snatch it, but it was not to be again under today.
Well, certainly it didn't seem to be Shanae Bosman's day today. The defending champion admitted to not feeling too great this morning. She started relatively slowly and never seemed to be able to pick up the speed throughout the race. Unlike this woman, Camille Herron, very unorthodox running style, often difficult to see if she's struggling or not, but she just managed metronomically to continue that cadence all the way through the race. And a very, very brave run there from her. She just took it out from the start very fast. In fact, in the first portion, 4 minutes 19 per kilometer. And she did slow down eventually, running about 4 minutes 30 per kilometer, but she just kept going. Shanae Bosman there in picture kept trying to chase, as did the Russian Alexandra Morozova. But they never really made much inroads on that 6 minute or so lead that Camille Herron held for most of the race. Well, you can see there on the screen the position number there for Camille Herron. First. all the way through. She led right from the start up to this point as well. And we're looking at now about around Umlaas Road, and then Polly Shorts, where she was running up there. And here she is running into Pietermaritzburg towards the finish.
Was indeed a great race for her there. 35-year-old from Oklahoma really had a beautiful race that she planned, and she stuck to it from the beginning all the way to the end. And she was even able to leave some guys behind who were just amongst the pack with her as well. But then when she got to the finish, it was all such a great moment indeed for her coming in here. You do remember she had won 50 kilometers in the US, has gone on to 100 kilometers. She still has a mission that she's looking at of being able to win a race in every state in the USA overall. So she really had this massive gap. I mean, by the time she got to the end, she has about 7 minutes or so right at the end.
ndimo sikulavesa uri zvazvino mutu ane ava panda ova mufumakazi ane ava heron fedzi uchilabelesa ndlela yako gidima ngayo ova chivotozivona zvauri hakuchena zvimwe zvine zvangaiteya fedzi nauro vari kulingesa kukanakana novona uri zvingakonadzeyana vanavesa chipinga awara dzarati naminete ine yava yapfumbiri ova chivotomona kusidza murau achipfunga ri khamusi angava kupandamedzwa nga murau kana huna mutu ane kudhaka murau ngaye ane angafedza kujiya vhuimo hawo fedzi hobona chikhala chine chava cha minete ine yava mutano bukati hawe namutu ane kumbisala nga murau.
Well, you can see the sign there, 2 kilometers to go for Camille Herron. And she had a quick glance there over her shoulder just to make sure that nobody is catching her. But the closest challenger was about 5 minutes behind at this stage. Alexandra Morozova, the Russian, about 5 minutes behind Camille Herron as she enters into the stadium. She created a bit of awkwardness, thinking that she had finished the race already and chatting to the crowd, and then suddenly realizing she still had a few hundred meters left to run and putting in a sprint finish here towards the finish as Camille Herron takes the Comrades 2017. Camille Herron there from the United States is the winner, and she maintained a 4-minute gap over the second place lady. Of course, that was Alexandra Morozova coming through for second, and unfortunately for the South Africans, the title going to America. There's Shane Bosman, a very brave third place for her, the first South African as well to come in, first veteran, and still a good day for Shane, albeit a tough one on the roads between Durban and Pietermaritzburg. Gerda Steyn had a brilliant run. She was very happy with her fourth place and a marked improvement in the last few years or so. Jasmine Nuniger, fifth place, the athlete from Switzerland there, coming through, another Nedbank athlete, making Nick Bester there at the end, a very, very happy man. Teammates congratulating each other. Sarah Bard, the second American and sixth place finisher to come through to follow her fourth place from last year. And then, of course, Colleen de Rieck, great to see her coming through, equaling her seventh place finish, followed by Danette Smith, the South African marathon champion, coming through in eighth place in the Comrades Marathon. And we'll just round out the top 10 there for you by Stephanie Smith, ninth place for her. And at one stage, Mari Kuri was sitting in 10th place, but right at the end there, it was Devin Yanko, another American, making it into the top 10. 3 Americans there. And we'll show you the full top 10 finishers. You've got those 3 Americans, Herron, Bard, and Yanko. 5 South Africans, with Shane Bosman the best of them.
Generations of mothers have believed in the healing power of herbs, which is why when we're on the go and a cough starts, I use Dr. Mom Herbal Cough Lozenges. Dr. Mom has combined the power of herbal extracts to relieve coughs and soothe the throat.
Thanks, Mom.
Dr. Mom, powered by nature.
You make my heart beat a little faster.
Feel that acceleration.
When I hear that
5.6 per.
you never let me down.
Rock steady.
And keep me coming back for
Come
more.
on back.
So I just can't stop loving you.
The new Corolla. Love driving.
When your nose is blocked, pressure starts to build, making your head feel heavy. Sounds like a head cold. Sinutab nasal spray unblocks your nose fast, relieving the pressure and clearing your head cold within 10 minutes and lasting up to 10 hours, so you can get back to normal. Sinutab clears your head.
When you need relief from pain that keeps working without having to reapply, try Transact patches. Transact lasts up to 2 times longer than gels. Stop at nothing.
Did you know that nature can be good for your heart? Flora is made with healthy oils from sunflower, linseed, and canola, which naturally contain omega-3. That's why Flora is good for your heart health and is very tasty. Flora, good for your heart health, naturally.
Welcome back to the finish line here at Scottsville Racecourse for the final time before we say goodbye. So many memories, but I think the biggest one, I feel like a bit of a pastor. Mamfundisi, we married 2 people today.
This was just one beautiful day. Bongo Musa made us proud, KZN people, but South Africa
Well, there we go. So many highlights to think of, but we're going to say goodbye after the break. Valen will do the honors. Back to Joburg.
Help your body neutralize the harmful acidity caused by everyday life. Do your level best with a daily dose of Multi-Force Alkaline Powder from A. Virgil.
Before success comes the test. Perhaps you'll fail. Good. Failing says you tried. Some days it hurts, but walking away hurts more. So put on your armor and know tomorrow's war is yours.
Transact lasts up to 2 times longer than gels.
Stop at nothing.
Victory has no place without pain.
Expect it, overcome it. It's not about the struggle, it's about the honor.
Knowing you've looked doubt in the face and said,
"You've got this." Early mornings, late nights, lap after lap.
It all comes down to those final 87 kilometers.
Beat the gun.
Beat yourself.
It's going to take all of you. But remember what you're doing this for.
The green number, the Bull Rowan, the back-to-back.
You share this race with legends.
Find your strength and run with them. Make your story great.
When you need relief from pain that keeps working without having to reapply, try Transact patches. Transact lasts up to 2 times longer than gels. Stop at nothing.
The world of endurance, brought to you by Old Mutual, offers South African endurance athletes a platform to get expert advice, training guides, and information about some of the country's most elite endurance events. You'll find videos, podcasts, and articles from leading endurance experts covering topics like nutrition, training, recovering from injury, gear, and motivation to help you achieve your goals. Become part of this ever-expanding online community and get great advice that will help you go the distance, reach your goals, and accomplish the impossible. This is the world of endurance. Visit www.worldofendurance.co.za.
Did you know that nature can be good for your heart? Flora is made with healthy oils from sunflower, linseed, and canola, which naturally contain omega-3. That's why Flora is good for your heart health and is very tasty. Flora, good for your heart health, naturally.
No food till hands are Dettol clean. Dettol, anytime, anywhere.
The good habits we teach them at home will now stay with them outside. Because Dettol hand sanitizer protects from 100 illness-causing germs just like Dettol at home. That's why moms trust Dettol Clean.
Protect yourself from colds and flu and win your share of 5 million rand. Buy any Dettol product and SMS the last 4 digits of your barcode to 48421. More details in store.
You in the air-conditioned office with the itchy throat. Strepsils. Girl in the spotlight with the raspy throat. Strepsils. Hello in the downpour with the scratchy throat. Take Strepsils. Strepsils, with its soothing medicinal ingredients, provides relief from sore throats caused by external factors. Strepsils. Strepsils, for a dry, itchy, raspy, scratchy throat.
There are stains that don't come out, even with the best detergents. It's so frustrating. Vanish is different. Its Power O2 formula removes 100 stains in the first wash. Vanish.
You've been watching SABC Sports live broadcast of the 2017 Ultimate Human Race, and we've come to the end of it. We've got 2 champions, Bongmusa Mthembu as well as Camille Herron, but we have over 17,000 individual heroes that have taken to the road earlier on today from Durban to Pietermaritzburg. Somebody summed it up so beautifully on Twitter. Sawin says, the beauty of the Comrades Marathon is that it brings the nation together. From myself, Valen Kirtley, the rest of the Comrades team, thank you to my guests here in studio, Israel Morake as well as Caroline Vosman. Until 2018, goodbye and good night.
Today's the day. Get advice that will benefit you in the long run. The Comrades Marathon was proudly brought to you by Old Mutual.